once you're done, you're gonna press the home button, and then you're gonna go to the left and you're gonna look for downloader. You're gonna see it here, downloader. Install it and press again to download. Now we open it. You'll have to allow it. Once you go to downloader, you're gonna type in this address, my app hop.me. Press OK, and now you can have a lot of stuff. First one is for if you want to install different apps that's not on Amazon store, you can use that. These two, Dream TV and Phoenix, they're free. They're TV shows and movies. Smart IPTV, it's an app that looks like the Smart IPTV on Samsung and LG. STB Emulator, TV Zone, TV Stream, and those three all the same as Magbox app. The only difference is that the TV's on, it's actually the URL is already saved in the app, so you don't have to type in the URL. You can still change it, but you don't have to type it in, and you would also have a logo. We're gonna install, and this is the latest update, and done. You don't have to open it now. We're gonna configure later. As for Wow TV, you can also install it from here. This is the latest Wow TV, and done. I will also show you just one of those. Every time we have a new app, we will install it right here. We'll add it to the server. Install. Okay, done. So once this is done, press the home button and press the home again. Keep it down for a few seconds. You will get this shortcut. Go apps, and you go to the application. They're all here. We're going to move one by one. Press a menu, move to front. Press a menu, move to front. Menu, move to front. So now we have them in the beginning. So once you press the home button, you're going to see them always on top here. I will go over all three of them. Okay, now how to set up TV Zone. You press OK on it. If you had given your client a username and password, they can enter it here. It will work automatically. If not, which I do recommend, press menu, settings, profile. You're going to go down to new profile. You're going to go to STB configuration and note down this MAC address. Then create a panel for your client. Create on your panel, and you can also customize the package that you want to give him. Also STB model always use 254. It's always better. Then you exit, and you can run the app. You can exit the application all the way out, and you can log back in. It will work. But what I do recommend also is to go to configure key maps. You're going to go down to add key. So basically what we're trying to do, this remote control on the Amazon FireStick doesn't have the functions, the red, green, yellow, and blue on it. So what we could do is we can make the functions on the remote control to have different options. So for example, the back arrow, the rewind arrow, once you press it, we can change its function. So if I keep it down, it says long key press. So I press OK again. Now, whenever I press the rewind button and keep it down, I want to give it the red function, as if you're pressing the red button. So I'm going to go to red and press OK, and then I will save this key. I'm going to add another function. Now the green option, which is going to also be the rewind option, but it's not going to be long key press. So this function, I'm going to call it, it's going to be green. So every time you press the rewind button, it will act as if you press the green button. Press save. I'm gonna add another one, which is the yellow, which is gonna be fast forward. Also, it's not gonna be long, and that's gonna be yellow. And we'll save that. And the fast forward button, long press, and that will be the last one, which is blue. I will show you later the difference. Now you save, exit, exit, press menu, exit from here so I can save it. Now I'm gonna go and create this user. Okay, so once you set up in your panel the account info, you press OK. Now to log in, press menu again and go down to profile and select the profile. And this reason is that if you have multiple servers, you will be able to choose which server you want to connect to. To make it load faster, you can remove some of the categories in your panel once you activate the customer. Okay, now that you're in live TV, once you go in, it's going to go to the last channel that you're watching. You can press OK button to get the whole guide list. You can scroll down all the way to the channel that you want to watch. And if let's say you want to go in categories, you press the left arrow and there's different categories. Let's select English Canada for now. And you scroll down to a channel. Notice on the right side there's a guide and there's the red circle. The red circle meaning that this channel is being recorded. To access the recording, you press the right arrow and you're gonna have the whole guide, and you can select anything you want. You can also go back a couple of days. Let's select Wednesday, March 6th, and then at 4 a.m. and you select it, and now you're gonna watch that show at that time. You can pause, but you cannot fast forward or rewind because we're using that features for the colored functions. Let's look at the functions now. You have red for view, green for sorting. If let's say I want to go through my favorites, so as you remember, the rewind button is the green, and the yellow is the favorite, which is I just did by pressing the fast forward. Now I have 3 favorites. I want to sort my favorite only. This is what I have favorites in Canadian English. Now if I want to once you do favorites in different categories, you're going to only have favorites in different categories. So for example, now I had sorted by favorite. I went to another category, I see nothing because that's only my favorite that I'm looking at. So now when I go to all channels, I can see all the favorites from all the different categories. So let's look here and change the view. I want to sort by number, and I want to add another two favorites. So now I have two favorites and two different categories. I go to all channels and I change sort to favorites only, and now I should have 5. This is something you can show your client, but it's also very risky that they can mess it up. As for the adult channels, you press on the OK, there will be pin code. Now if you don't have a keyboard, wireless keyboard that connects to your Amazon Stick or a remote control that has buttons, you would have to press on menu. You're going to go to keyboard and then type in. The code will be 9090 at this time, and you submit. Exit, you have to press a back arrow, and then you go down to OK, and then you have, well, right now it's on favorite, so let's go by number, and you would have all your channels already open. Once you press once, it will load right away. So this is live TV. Now you press a right arrow, you have your movies. They're all categorized. Let's go English, new movies. And also here you can sort, change favorite, find by pressing the fast forward button, but keep it down. Remember that was the blue. Fast forward, and you can press search and you can type in whatever you want to watch and it will pop up. So let's look for Godfather. Press menu, keyboard, okay. If I want to search something, I would go to all and fast forward button, and you keep it down. Remember that was the blue button, and I'm gonna go search, press menu, keyboard, and let's look for let's say Godfather, and you exit. You will see it right here. Exit again, and you want to watch which one, let's say 2, and then you place. Now in movies you cannot fast forward rewind. That was the only thing about the functions, adding the functions. I just paused it. You can pause and play, but you cannot fast forward or rewind because we changed the functionality of the fast forward and rewind button. So it's all up to you whether you want to give that option to your clients or not. So this is for the live TV. Now Wow TV, same thing, and Dream TV. Dream TV it's free. You have to allow it, allow, accept. Make sure you do this for your clients because they can mess it up. So you press OK and then you accept. You have all the movies. Once you select something, these are the TV shows. You go to the right arrow, play trailer, you look by season and you select, let's say, season 2. You can play trailer, or you can press OK and you select which one you want, and then once you do, you go up and you press play. It will start playing. Now this is for TV shows. and then you go to the menu here on top left and you press movies, and then you're gonna go through the movie section, and the same thing, you select something, you press OK and right click all the way to the right and you play it. You can also save it to your favorites, and once you play it starts up. In here you can fast forward and rewind. You can also look by most popular, in theater, action, etc. by categorized by genre. And now we're gonna exit all the way out, and WOW TV, same thing. What you've done before, you go in here, you activate it, you link it, you can change the language, etc. And that's it for now.